it's not just the villains and the heroes that are powerful, so it would only be fitting that the weapons they wield would be as powerful as them. And some even have the ability to destroy the freaking universe. Well, half of it. So here are the most powerful MCU weapons ranked. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10. The Casket of Ancient Winters. In the Thor movie, we saw the Casket of Ancient Winters inside Odin's vault. But it didn't always belong there. Before Odin conquered them, it belonged to the frost giants of Jotunheim. But what's so special about a Casket of Winters? Well, what if we told you that this casket is capable of producing an infinite icy wing that can turn an entire world into a popsicle? It's so powerful that the frost giants have used it to bring entire civilizations to their knees, until Odin brought them to theirs. Now the artifact remains hidden in Odin's vault, and we saw them trying to steal it during Thor's coronation. However, they found that Odin wasn't the most powerful and wisest Asgardian god for nothing. Immediately upon stealing it, a signal activated the destroyer and he pulverized everyone at sight. Number 9. Panther Habit. We placed this suit here because it actually makes T'Challa invincible. The first suit was made from vibranium threads. That's the indestructible metal that they used to make Captain America's shield. This is why it offered the King of Wakanda increased durability, while he would still be able to do all of those kick-ass moves. But Shuri wasn't satisfied. That's why she made an entirely new suit. This one was made from nanotechnology, and the bots were still vibranium. This way, the only thing the King of Wakanda was supposed to wear is this cool necklace. And this is where the fun only begins. You see, the suit has vibranium claws, sound nullification, communication systems, and energy redistribution. Those are some fancy words that mean any kick you throw at the suit will return tenfold. And the most powerful of all, the kinetic energy pulse. And if you don't know what this means, ask the robbers that tried to get away from T'Challa in the movie. At our number 6, we have the weirdest weapon of all, so just keep on watching to find out which one it is. Number 8. COSMI Rod. Only given to certain members of the Kree race, this hammer was first introduced in Guardians of the Galaxy. In the beginning, no one paid much attention to it, aside from blasting off the head from one of those alien trolls and smashing that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. It was a good-for-nothing hammer. But with the Power Stone in his hands, Ronan disobeyed his master Thanos and didn't give him the most powerful weapon in the universe. He embedded the Infinity Stone in the COSMI Rod, and it turned into one of the most powerful weapons the world has ever seen. Too bad it couldn't hold against Raccoon's Plasma Blast. Otherwise, he could have laid waste to the entire world. We still can't believe Quill outsmarted him by acting like an idiot. Number 7. Iron Man Suit. Since we've included T'Challa's suit on this list, it would only be fair to include the suit that stood against Thanos and managed to get a drop of blood from him. Anyways, back to the suit. You see, we're not going to use this list to talk about the first few versions of the Iron Man suit that we saw in the Iron Man movies. Oh no. We want to talk about the NANO suit, the one that materializes just by touching the arc reactor. Now, we're not here to talk about the regular features like flight, missiles, superhuman durability, and strength. We want to talk about the fact that Tony was able to use Thor's lightning and turn it into a powerful plasma beam. Also, there were those 4 rings that shoot plasma like a cannon. There's the shield and the sword, and of course the power mallet, the battering ram. Number 6. Captain America's shield. We told you that this pick is going to be a little weird. I mean, seriously, it's just a shield, and it's more powerful than the Power Stone? Why? Because this thing is indestructible. No matter what you do to it, you can't harm Rogers. Because it's built from vibranium, which means it could take a serious beating. And pairing it with MJOLNIR is one deadly combo. If you don't believe us, ask Thanos. And speaking of the devil, we should mention that he was the only one being in the universe that was able to chip away at the shield like carving a log of wood with his. Number 5. Double-edged sword. The only reason we placed Thanos' double-edged sword above Captain America's shield is simple. It destroyed the freaking shield. After a little digging around the web, we found that his sword wasn't made from vibranium. It was made from something much stronger. You are you. If you're scratching your head in confusion, let us explain. You see, Thanos got the sword from the dwarf Eltree. This means that the sword is made from the same components that MJOLNIR and STORMBREAKER are made from. This also means that the sword has magical abilities and can return to their owner, just like MJOLNIR returned to Thor. And we pretty much bet that you'll be surprised by our number 1 pick. Hint, it's not the Infinity Gauntlet, so just watch until the end to see it. Number 4. MJOLNIR. Speaking of MJOLNIR, we placed a little higher on the list because it can actually shoot lightning, unlike the double-edged sword that Thanos was wielding in his final battle. Just like any weapon that's built from Uru, the design is the dwarf Eltree, and the magical powers of this short-handle sledgehammer that only those who are worthy can pick it up. If you manage to do this, like Steve Rogers did, it will allow you to shoot lightning bolts, call it back to you with your mind, and even curse it just like Odin did when he banished his son from Asgard. Number 3. NANO Gauntlet. Unlike the Infinity Gauntlet, this one doesn't come in one size only. It's a one-size-fits-all design, and it was developed by Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, and Rocket Raccoon. Now, the reason we think it's less powerful than the Infinity Gauntlet is solely because the Infinity Gauntlet was actually made by Eltree from the same metal as Thanos' sword. Anyways, back to the NANO Gauntlet. The only being capable of wielding such power was the Hulk, who snapped his fingers and, in an instant, he undid what Thanos was working on his entire life. Number 2. Infinity Gauntlet. After seeing that none of his minions were powerful enough to collect the Infinity Stones for him, Thanos set out on a quest to do it himself. That's why the first place he went to was the dwarven planet known as Nineveh. There, he ordered a gauntlet made from Uru that would be powerful enough to hold all 6 of the Infinity Stones, and they built it. Little did they know, Thanos would kill every single one of them except for Eltree. Finally armed with a weapon powerful enough to harness the power of the stones, he was able to finish the quest he had started and wipe out half of all life in the universe. Number 1. Stormbreaker. What do you call it? Asked Raccoon. Stormbreaker. It's a bit much, replied Raccoon. However, we think he changed his mind when he saw that this thing wiped out almost all of Thanos' army in Wakanda, could pierce through the immense beam of power from the Infinity Gauntlet, and actually killed one of the most powerful beings in the universe. If this doesn't make it the most powerful weapon in the entire MCU, then we don't know what will. Plus, we have a feeling that Raccoon took back what he said about the axe. On a related note, if you could choose between the two, would you rather have infinite intelligence or the ability to time travel? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.